Is GM slowly killing the American Corvette dream? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am on the MS Solutions where you can win a 2024 Corvette Z06 plus $20,000. Now, for those of you who do not know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis, and I've definitely known a couple of people in my lifetime who have had this, and it is awful. So this is going to a really great cause. This is how you would donate. You would click on one of these tickets. It shows Brink 25, and because you are a watcher of Brink of Speed, you get 25% more for your money. Enter your information here, hit continue. It'll ask for your credit card information, and you buy the tickets right there. But again, what a great cause. What an absolutely beautiful Z06 this is. It is Arctic white with the red interior, black wheels, and red calipers. Just make sure to click on my link that is in the description and the pinned comment below. So good luck, everyone. I cannot wait to see who wins. For as long as I can remember, there were a handful of sports cars made in the USA that most American car guys longed to own. Cars like the Camaro, Firebird, and Mustang. But on the top of the list was the Corvette. When Chevy built the Corvette, it was their attempt to compete with European sports cars. And very quickly, they did. The Corvette has always been affordable to the middle-class guy or gal who worked hard. You never had to be a part of the 1% to buy a Corvette. This was because Chevy decided to mass produce it on a large scale. And since GM was so huge, they took advantage of economies of scale. This allowed them to keep costs way down, even though the product was spectacular. The Corvette was an American dream that millions since 1953 have made a reality. But is that all coming to an end? Throughout the years, Corvette prices have had a fairly linear rise. However, we're going to have to start with the generations after they stopped making these cars for over a decade. Let's go ahead and start from C5 to C6. There was a $5,000 increase. From C6 to C7, there was a $9,300 increase. And from C7 to C8, a $7,000 increase. I can only imagine what's going to happen between the C8 and C9 because in a few short years, we've already seen over a $10,000 increase from the base price of the C8.
Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new 2020 mid-engine Corvette.
When the C8 was unveiled in July of 2019, there wasn't a massive price increase like most thought would happen. The base price of the 2019 C7 Stingray Coupe was $56,000. And in 2020, for the brand new mid-engine Stingray, it was only $4,000 more at $60,000. It was only a 7% price increase. This impressed the whole world, as many asked, how can GM build a car like this for so cheap? The Corvette has always been the best bang for your buck, meaning it was an excellent value. You are buying a car that can essentially compete with some of the best sports cars and supercars from all over the world at a fraction of the price. Not to mention, the Corvette is extremely reliable and cheap to maintain. Due to many factors, some out of GM's control, the linear rise in price has ended. In fact, with the new C8 Z06 unveiling, we saw a 32.5% price increase. And after only 1 year in, it's gone up another 5%. The 2020 Stingray has gone up 16% from the 2020 model year to the 2024 model year. And in just 3 years and 7 months, the Stingray prices increased $10,000. The 2024 E-Ray hasn't even started being built, and there's already a 2% price increase. And with more price increases certainly coming, Corvettes are only going to get more expensive. One could argue that this is all stemming from GM's shutdown nightmares that have been haunting them since late 2019. Their recent challenges and setbacks were certainly devastating to the overall production of the new Corvette. However, it didn't affect their profitability in a negative way. In fact, GM had the opposite happen. Their profits increased significantly every year since 2020. So why the huge price increases? One very important thing that I failed to mention is, throughout all the generations, GM kept making changes to their Corvette. But the most significant and most important change came with the C8. Don't get me wrong, from C3 to C4 was big, and C5 was bigger. C7 was the Corvette that brought GM to a level I thought they would never reach. But when they announced the mid-engine C8, it would forever change the Corvette. The C8 brought in car enthusiasts who said they would never own a Corvette. This was GM's biggest accomplishment. The new mid-engine platform was so good, everyone wanted it. It catapulted GM to a level they all dreamed of, but probably never thought would come true. So is GM slowly changing who their customer is? One could argue that this is in fact exactly what they are doing. They have the bull by its horns, so to speak, and they've finally created something so good no matter how much they raise prices, it will continue to sell, and not just sell, but sell out. You know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility. This doesn't just apply to Spider-Man, it applies to GM too. They've been responsible all these years, delivering a product that is unmatched, a product with loads of value, a product that anyone who dreamed big and worked hard enough could own. A product so good it made exotic manufacturers turn their heads in awe. Now they have more power than ever, but are they using it wisely? Are they still the responsible company of old? Are their price increases going towards an effort to help make these American Corvette dreams still come true? Or will they price themselves out of this market soon? Only time will tell. But if the last 3.5 years are any indication, GM is rapidly leaving the middle-class buyer and hurling towards the top 1%. I guess you could say GM is slowly killing the American Corvette dream. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me comments down below letting me know if you agree or disagree with what I've said today. Let me know if you think eventually the hardworking middle class won't be able to afford one of these beautiful Corvettes. But again, that's going to wrap it up. Please give this video a thumbs up, letting YouTube know that you really enjoyed it. And if you have not joined the wonderful Brink of Speed community, please consider doing so by smashing that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys out on the road.